Hello and welcome. If you're over 60 and have relied on walking as your main form of exercise, it's time to discover something far more effective. Walking is excellent for cardiovascular health and joint mobility, but it doesn't address the decline in muscle strength, balance, and functional capacity that occurs naturally with age. Studies show that adults over 60 who rely solely on walking may maintain heart health, but still experience significant losses in muscle mass, stability, and independence, which increases the risk of falls, fatigue, and slower metabolism. According to the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, resistance training, performed just twice a week, can improve muscle strength, bone density, and balance far more effectively than walking alone. This isn't speculation. It's backed by decades of clinical research, real-world examples, and recommendations from surgeons and physical therapists. Imagine climbing stairs without strain, carrying groceries without fatigue, and moving confidently in your daily life. These improvements are attainable when you incorporate resistance exercises that specifically target muscles walking doesn't engage. Muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, affects virtually every adult over 60, with studies indicating a decline of up to 30% in total muscle mass by the age of 70. Walking alone does not prevent this decline because it primarily stimulates cardiovascular endurance rather than neuromuscular development. Resistance training combats sarcopenia by increasing muscle mass, improving coordination, and enhancing neuromuscular function. Research in medicine and science in sports and exercise indicates that older adults performing resistance exercises twice weekly increased leg strength by over 20% within 12 weeks, significantly improving mobility and reducing fall risk. Falls are a leading cause of injury for seniors, with the CDC reporting that 1 in 4 adults over 65 experiences a fall each year. Strengthening muscles and improving balance through resistance exercise is a proven method to counteract these risks. Consider real-world examples. Mary, 72, had been walking 5 days a week for heart health, but struggled with climbing stairs and maintaining her balance. After adding resistance band exercises and bodyweight strength training twice weekly, she experienced significant improvements in leg strength, posture, and energy levels. She reported reduced fatigue, enhanced mobility, and greater independence. Her doctor confirmed measurable improvements in muscle density and bone strength, lowering her risk of fractures. John, 68, noticed a plateau in his walking endurance. Once he incorporated squats, wall push-ups, and resistance band rows into his routine, his functional strength improved dramatically. He regained confidence in daily activities, reported higher energy, and improved overall quality of life. These cases highlight how walking alone cannot produce the same functional benefits as resistance training. Resistance training is adaptable to any fitness level. It can be performed with minimal equipment, such as resistance bands, light dumbbells, or simply using your body weight. Foundational exercises like sit-to-stands, seated leg lifts, wall push-ups, and banded rows target the major muscle groups essential for everyday tasks. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, seniors engaging in regular resistance training experience a 36% lower risk of falls compared to peers who only walk. Resistance training also increases bone mineral density, which is crucial for preventing osteoporosis and fractures. Even simple home-based routines performed twice weekly can provide meaningful gains in strength, posture, and balance. Consistency is critical. Occasional sessions yield minimal results, while regular engagement, 2 to 3 times per week for 20 to 40 minutes, produces measurable improvements. Studies in Frontiers in Physiology show that combining resistance training with walking leads to superior mobility, cardiovascular health, and overall quality of life compared to walking alone. Recovery, nutrition, and sleep amplify these benefits. Muscles repair and grow during rest, while adequate protein intake and hydration enhance strength gains. Research published in Nutrients demonstrates that older adults consuming 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily while performing resistance exercises experience significantly greater improvements in muscle mass and functional performance than those who do not. Balance is another essential benefit of resistance training. Walking primarily improves cardiovascular endurance and lower limb activity, but does not adequately engage stabilizing muscles. Strengthening the core, legs, and back directly improves stability and reduces fall risk. A 2019 study in Clinical Interventions in Aging reported that seniors performing resistance training twice a week improved balance scores by 20% within 12 weeks. Enhanced balance allows seniors to move confidently, reduces fear of falling, and helps maintain independence. Cognitive benefits accompany these physical gains. Resistance training stimulates neuroplasticity, improving memory, attention, and executive function. John reported feeling sharper and more focused after several months of consistent resistance training, illustrating the mental advantages of strength work. Safety remains paramount. Seniors should start with exercises suitable for their fitness level, prioritize proper form, and gradually increase intensity. Light resistance bands, chair-assisted movements, and bodyweight exercises provide a safe foundation. Surgeons and physical therapists consistently recommend these exercises as low risk and highly beneficial. Structured progression, monitoring symptoms like fatigue or dizziness, and incorporating warm-ups and cool-downs enhance safety. When performed correctly, resistance training offers profound benefits with minimal risk. Functional improvements extend beyond muscle growth. Stronger muscles make walking, stair climbing, and carrying objects easier, reducing daily fatigue and dependence on mobility aids. Seniors combining resistance training with walking experience superior functional performance, including improved quality of life, decreased pain, and greater participation in recreational and social activities. Group exercise classes offer social engagement, motivation, and accountability, further supporting adherence and mental well-being. Mary's participation in a local resistance band class not only enhanced her strength, but also expanded her social network, providing psychological and emotional benefits. Cardiovascular improvements accompany resistance exercise. While walking enhances heart health, strength training also reduces blood pressure, improves insulin sensitivity, and positively influences cholesterol levels. Research in hypertension research demonstrates that seniors performing resistance exercise twice weekly reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of 8 points within 12 weeks. Enhanced insulin sensitivity lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes, affecting nearly 25% of adults over 65. Combining resistance training with walking maximizes cardiovascular, muscular, and metabolic benefits. Progression ensures continued gains. Beginners should start with foundational movements, gradually increasing repetitions, sets, or resistance. Advanced seniors can incorporate step-ups, free weights, or banded combinations adjusted for mobility and safety. Tracking progress promotes motivation and adherence. Research indicates that structured progression produces superior strength, bone density, and functional improvements compared to unmonitored routines. Regular assessment allows safe adaptation and sustained improvement over time. Nutrition, recovery, and hydration complement exercise. Adequate protein intake supports muscle repair and hypertrophy. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation, aiding joint health and recovery. Sleep enhances muscle growth and cognitive function. Proper hydration supports circulation, prevents cramps, and aids overall performance. Seniors integrating resistance training with diet, sleep, and hydration experience 20 to 30% greater strength and mobility gains than those focusing on exercise alone. Mental resilience and independence improve alongside physical health. Resistance training reduces anxiety, enhances mood, and improves confidence in movement. Cognitive stimulation occurs as exercises challenge coordination, timing, and neuromuscular adaptation. Group classes further engage memory, attention, and learning new movements. Studies in the Journals of Gerontology show that older adults participating in resistance training experience improvements in executive function, attention, and memory, creating dual benefits for mind and body. Safety considerations include avoiding excessive weights, maintaining posture, listening to your body, and consulting a healthcare provider if chronic conditions exist. Warm-ups, cool-downs, and stretching minimize injury risk. Consistency, gradual progression, and professional guidance ensure a safe and effective routine. Functional independence is a key outcome. Strengthened muscles reduce fatigue during daily activities, increase stamina, and enable continued participation in hobbies and social engagements. Seniors combining resistance training with walking demonstrate improved mobility, fewer falls, and higher quality of life. Research shows measurable improvements in stair climbing, carrying groceries, and overall endurance within 12 weeks. In conclusion, for seniors over 60, resistance training provides benefits walking alone cannot. It strengthens muscles, improves bone density, enhances balance, reduces fall risk, supports cognitive function, and fosters independence. When combined with walking, proper nutrition, sleep, hydration, and stress management, it maximizes overall wellness. Starting with simple exercises, progressing gradually, and maintaining consistency allows seniors to transform strength, mobility, confidence, and quality of life. Your future health, independence, and vitality are in your hands. Resistance training is not just an exercise, it's the cornerstone of senior wellness, offering physical, mental, and social benefits that walking alone cannot deliver. Begin today and experience the difference in strength, balance, and life quality.